So this video is a bit of a different video for me, and I think it's a pretty important video. So for the last 15 years I've been taking various antidepressants, but for the last decade I've exclusively been taking this, which is the devil's seed. This is Seroquel. This is Seroquel XR. I've been taking that in combination with Paxil, and I'm about to, well, when I say about to, I actually have started to stop taking these. It's been 2 days, and I'm going to tell you why I've decided to stop taking these medicines. So, for those of you that don't know, this Seroquel is marketed as a antipsychotic medication, but it also has many other off-label uses. One of which is it can help with another recognized antidepressant, so in my case the Paxil. What they don't tell you about Seroquel are its horrendous side effects. For me, the worst thing about Seroquel, and indeed the Paxil, the horrendous sexual side effects. You know, it's embarrassing for a man to say, but they completely diminish the desire, and they also inhibit the performance. You know, I won't go into gory details, but you know what I'm saying. But the other major side effect of Seroquel is weight gain, and what kind of prompted me to start this process of coming off these pills was I was sick and tired of being this size. You know, I've gained probably in the last decade about 40 odd pounds, and for the past few months I've been eating a very, very healthy diet. I've been exercising, and I simply cannot lose the weight. Doesn't matter what I do, cannot lose weight, and it's frustrating. I just can't go on feeling the way I feel. I'm constantly tired. I could easily sleep for a good 12-13 hours a day if it weren't for alarms. Just completely sluggish. No energy to do anything. Really just want to sleep the whole time, and it's such an artificial state to be in, because you know, life's to be enjoyed, but when you're on Seroquel you just don't want to do anything. Another reason for coming off is is the fact that I think my life is in a good place right now. I have the most wonderful wife, which I didn't have when I was first prescribed these medicines. I have, you know, wonderful home life, and also you know, many great things to look forward to coming up. And it just occurred to me, you know what, let's try and do without these chemicals. So what I did was, with the Seroquel XR being extended release, that could not be cut to half the dosage. You know, with extended release they have a coating that facilitates the extended release, and once you cut the pill, you know, obviously half the pill is exposed, and if you take an XR pill that's been cut in half, it's going to be pretty dangerous. either going to get no dosage, or you're going to get a massive dosage as soon as you take it. So I did my research, and I was down to 150 milligrams of Seroquel. I was on much higher doses, so I think I'm okay to do the cold turkey with the Seroquel. The Paxil, I figured, that can be cut in half, cut and quartered. So I've been tapering off that. I believe I've got maybe another 2 weeks of, or one more week, I guess I'll do for the half my dosage, and then another week of quarter, and then done. I just want to get this crap out my system. It's the other thing as well about these drugs is, okay, mood stabilizer is the common term, and it does exactly that. It stabilizes your mood, but there are no highs. Okay, there are no lows, but I don't laugh. I haven't had a good laugh in years, and I can watch comedy or whatever, and just my face remains straight. I don't laugh. I don't have the feeling of excitement I used to have before medication. Life just became one constant line. There's no joy. I wasn't feeling joy, and like I said, I'm confident that I'm not going to slip into a depression due to the fact that I do have a wonderful home life and a very understanding wife. I told her what I was doing. She gave me her full support and is there to help if things go bad. And I'm sure she's happy that I'm addressing the old sexual side effects. Also, I just feel that the less chemicals you're putting into your system, the better. And those were the only two medicines I was taking. Like I said, I've been eating well, I've been exercising, so I'm just hoping that once this crap is out of my system for good, I'm going to get the benefits of a healthy diet and exercise. Because when I look at myself on video, I'm disgusted at how bloated my face has become. It's disgusting, and I've tried my hardest to lose the weight. When you're on Seroquel, you cannot lose weight, or I should say, when I'm on Seroquel, I cannot lose weight. So regarding my cold turkey situation, it's only been 3 days without Seroquel, and the withdrawals are horrendous. I've barely slept for 3 days, and yet I don't feel tired. My stomach is in knots. My number twos are just awful. I've been going to the bathroom a lot, and it's just horrible movements, and headaches. But, and this is amazing, I have this clarity that I've not had in years. I guess the Seroquel really does create a fog, and that fog is gone. It's weird. It really is weird that just everything just feels clear. I can't really explain, I can't put it into words, but there's a clarity that I'm seeing, I'm feeling, that I've not had in over a decade, probably 15 years in fact. And so that's the one positive I'm feeling so far. And like I said, I've not really slept in 2-3 days, but I'm not tired. I don't have this need to go lie on the bed like I normally would. So that's the positive. But like I said, the stomach ache it's pretty bad. Actually, it's really bad. It's horrible. It's like if you can imagine the worst hangover you've ever had, that's pretty much what I'm feeling right now. You know, the headache, the stomach. But I can put up with this knowing that, you know, hopefully a few weeks from now, that stuff's going to be gone. And hopefully that crap is being flushed from my system. And I'm going to be back to normal. Is that the right way to say it? Normal? I don't know. Just back to how I was before, you know, doctors started forcing this stuff down my throat. It's a terrible, terrible drug. I cannot, you know, like I said, it was just the weight issue that pushed me into doing this. But having made the decision that I wanted to stop, I did a ton of research, and it's all out there on the internet. And when you read what Seroquel and all these other antidepressant medicines, the side effects they create, why would anyone willingly take this stuff? You know, I just feel that the doctors, the psychiatrists, they're just so happy to write a prescription. They don't take the time to really understand. I'm sure they understand, but they don't explain to you the negative side effects these things create. And I think it's disgusting. In fact, it's despicable that they just sit there and write these prescriptions and say, "Oh yeah, come back next month. We'll talk." But for me, it was like, come back next month, and I'd be in the office for like at most 3 minutes. She'd be like, "Oh, is the medicine working?" I say, "Well, I guess so." "Okay, good. Here's another prescription." That's all. You know, it's nonsense. So anyway, I'm going to document this process, and I'm really hoping that I can come through this. And if I'm successful, maybe anyone else that's currently taking these pills can, you know, look at me as a source of inspiration. But you know, this is a very quick, you know, video, quick introduction to explain what I'm doing. You know, I have many stories to tell regarding mental health. But you know, aside from the sickness, the headaches, and the sort of insomnia, I think it's going to be good. So anyway, I welcome questions, comments, and I will, you know, continue uploading these videos to show my progress as I, you know, take this leap into the next chapter of life. Hopefully it's going to be a better chapter than the last 15 years were, but anyway, we'll see. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.